Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Rabbi Mike here, wishing you all a good Shabbat, a safe Shabbat, and a restful one. Ruth sends her love and concern to all of you. It's good to be together. Let's start with a song. Praise Yahuwah of hosts, for Yahuwah is good, for his kindness is forever. Praise Yahuwah of hosts, for Yahuwah is good, for his kindness is forever. Praise Yahuwah of hosts, for Yahuwah is good, for his kindness is forever. Thank you, Yah. Your kindness is forever. You are so gracious to us, loving and kind. Let's give you thanks and a prayer. Thank you, Yah, for your kindness, for your goodness, for your concern for each and every one of us. You really care for us. We only have to ask you to help, and you help. We come before you with thanksgiving in our mouths, praise on our lips, and joy coming from our being to you, Yah. We bless you and we thank you this Sabbath day, this Shabbat. We thank you for the rest. We thank you for the peace. And we thank you to be with you. Thank you, Yah, so much. So be it. Hallelujah. Well, last week we read the 10 Commandments. And this week it's chapters 21, 22, 23, and 24 of Exodus. And so we have more commandments. And I want to read a couple and then make a couple of comments about the commandments. There's 613 in all. We know the 10 mostly, and all of us try to keep the 10. Even if we aren't Jewish, we try to keep the 10 commands. A lot of people that are not Jewish try to keep some kind of commands in their lives, some kind of orders and rules to follow. But they come from Yahuwah. And we'll read a couple today of the 613. So praise Yah. Let's say the Torah blessing. Well, we'll do the we'll do the Torah blessing first because the Shema comes right in Deuteronomy, in the Torah. Our Torah blessing. Bless Yahuwah, the Blessed One. Blessed is Yahuwah, the Blessed One, for all eternity. Blessed are you, Yahuwah, our Elohim, sovereign of the universe, who has chosen us from all peoples and given us his Torah. Blessed are you, Yahuwah, giver of the Torah. Thank you, Yah. And now we can do the Shema together from Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 4 through 9. Hear, O Israel, Yahuwah is our Elohim. Yahuwah is the one and only. You shall love Yahuwah, your Elohim, with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your resources. And these matters that I command you today shall be upon your heart. You shall teach them thoroughly to your children, and you shall speak of them while you sit in your home, while you walk on the way, when you retire and when you arise. Bind them as a sign upon your arm, and let them be ornaments between your eyes, and write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates. Hallelujah. Thank you, Yah. I'm going to read a couple verses from chapter 21, just to get a little taste of the commandments in this week's readings. Verse 12 of chapter 21, and I'll go to 19. One who strikes a man so that he dies shall surely be put to death. But for one who had not lain in ambush, and Elohim had caused it to come to his hand, I shall provide you a place to which he shall flee. If a man shall act intentionally against his fellow to murder him with guile, from my altar shall you take him to die. One who strikes his father or mother shall surely be put to death. One who kidnaps a man and sells him, and he was found to have been in his power, shall surely be put to death. One who curses his father or mother shall surely be put to death. If men quarrel and one strikes his fellow with a stone or a fist, and he does not die, but falls into bed, if he gets up and goes about outside under his own power, the one who struck is absolved. Only for his lost time shall he pay, and he shall provide for healing. And I know you've heard an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. We won't read that, but that's in this readings this week too. And it really means, the term eye for an eye is that the responsible party must pay the monetary value of an eye and not just make restitution for what is done, but actually beg the one that he offended forgiveness. So it's a complete forgiveness and complete restitution. And I just want to read a couple of verses from chapter 24. This is what the people said. Well, I've got a couple of verses. This is chapter 24, verse 3. Moses came and told the people all the words of Yahweh and all the ordinances. The entire people responded with one voice. And they said, all the words that Yahweh has spoken, we will do. And then verse 7, he took the book of the covenant and read it in the earshot of the people. And they said, everything that Yahweh said, we will do and we will obey. And we will obey. Everything he said, we will do and we will obey. Now that's pretty powerful. Before they even heard it or knew what Yahweh was telling them, they said, we'll do it. We will do it and obey it. His commands are perfect for us to do and obey. He made them with precision, with a complete accuracy, with detailed perfection, tailor-made, made for us to follow, to obey, to do. I think in this world sometimes today we don't realize how perfect he has made us. People know about Made in America. Well, we were made in Yah's image and likeness. How great is that? How great is he, the creator, to make us? Well, he made his commandments for us to follow, to fit perfectly with this perfectly made human being. And when we understand his laws and ordinances and decrees, statutes, his commandments, then we realize how great he is. And when we keep them, we are blessed. See, they're made for our life. They're made for us to live by, to prosper, and for our peace and well-being. There was a story Rabbi Sinclair gave, and it was like in the 1850s. It was a man catching a train in Europe. It was the dead of winter. And he got his ticket, waited for the train, got on board, and one of his gloves slipped off his hand and went underneath the rail car, and it started taking off. So he had a choice. What was he going to do? You know, with that kind of weather and that cold, one glove is a problem. So he had the choice of jumping off and getting his glove and missing the train, or staying on. He'd already paid for the ticket and going to his destination with just one glove. Well, you know what the man did? He took off his other glove and threw it under the rail as well. He said, this way, whoever finds it will have something worthwhile. Isn't that an interesting story? It's a beautiful story. And that's really the way Yah has made us for his commandments, and his commandments for us. When we keep them and follow them and do them, we find unsearchable, unthinkable joy, unfathomable satisfaction, because we're pleasing the Master. We're pleasing our Father, Yahuwah, the creator of the universe, with all its intricacy, all its accuracy, all its detailed perfection. Remember, we're talking about the one and the only, Elohim, Yahuwah. I want to share one more story, and then I'll let you go and have a restful Shabbat. This is a story my son told me. And he told me, how do you feel when you go up to a vending machine and you see, oh, there's change in the little slot? You usually feel pretty good. Well, my son says he does this on purpose. When the change comes down, he leaves it there for the next person to come along and feel a little joy, a little happiness when they find that extra change. And they realize they don't have to pay as much for that soda or that thing as they thought they did. These things in our lives, these stories that people live are worthwhile, worth passing on, worth remembering. And the joy that the Father gives us, each one of us, because we're perfectly made to serve Him, to love Him, to walk in His ways. That is our completed life in Him. We all can be satisfied. We all can be content. We all can be happy. I was listening to a radio station this week, and they said most people aren't as happy as they think they are, or when they get to that reach whatever that goal they were striving for, they don't realize the contentment or happiness that they thought they'd find. And one of the things that they said was, really the most happiest people are those that put other people's happiness with theirs or ahead of theirs. And that's true. And when we serve Yah, we have to think about one another. We have to think about others and their happiness. So these commandments that we'll be learning and studying and going through are perfect, perfectly made for you and me. Hallelujah. I thank Yah, and I want you all to know how great our Father is and how much He loves you. Keep His commandments. Try one at a time. You'll be glad you did. Hallelujah. Today is the Sabbath, so keep the Sabbath. Rest. Relax. Breathe in Yahuwah. He's great. His presence is marvelous beyond description. I'm going to say the final blessing. We'll blow the shofar, and then we'll say Shabbat Shalom for now. And we hope you're all doing well, all feeling well, and all being thankful to Yah for this Sabbath day. Yivareka Yahuwah ve'yishmereka. Yahuwah bless you and guard you. Ken Yehi Ratzon, so may it be. Ya'er Yahuwah panav vikuneka. Yahuwah make His face shine upon you and show favor to you. Ken Yehi Ratzon, so may it be. Yisai Yahuwah panav v'yasim laka shalom. Yahuwah lift up His face upon you and give you peace. Ken Yehi Ratzon, so may it be. And we bless the name of Yahuwah now and forever. Hallelujah. Have a good Shabbat. We'll see you soon. Shabbat Shalom. Bye-bye.